Okay. So my current event is about nutrition rules, like more or stricter nutrition rules, and um, it took place on May 14th, 2014, which wasn't that long ago, in Kansas City. Okay, so what they're doing is changing the rule for how much salt and stuff like that is going to be in it. And the current rule for school food is that there must be at least half of the grain servings have to be a whole grain, which is one of the other rules. Like they've got to change most of the whole grain stuff. By 2017, the amount of salt in a school lunch will go down, which I think that's a little too long, but obviously not for them. At one of the schools in Kansas, they make a special dish called Santa Fe Mac, which is macaroni and cheese with cheese sauce and red sauce. And I think that's a good idea because most kids there like it and actually want to eat it. So
what's like the red sauce?
It's like taco sauce kind of.
It's like any pizza, yeah, I guess.
Sometimes, I don't know. And more than 90% of the schools are already meeting the standards for the salt and the whole grains. The story is important because it shows the government cares about children's health and how they're eating and stuff and stuff like that. And it's in the news because it could talk about the picky kids liking the new school lunches, so more schools will want to enforce this rule and stuff. One of the connections, well, for me this is a connection. I don't know if it actually happened, but it's a connection for me because in Oregon, when I lived in Oregon, they didn't make you take 3 things. You could only take 2 if you wanted to. But when I got back here, you had to take 3 or more items for lunch. I think that if picky kids like these new school lunches, then their parents won't have to make as many cold lunches, except for field trips and stuff like that. That would mean that there would be more food for dinner and parties and stuff. One of my questions was, will all schools follow this standard? And if they do, will they do it for a long time? And I thought that if the schools do meet it, I don't think they will do it for very long because it might cost more and stuff. That's it.
What about in the audience now? Your turn. What do you
Any
think?
questions?
There you go.
No questions. Okay.
Well, what do you think about the change in your school lunch? Have you guys witnessed a change this year in your school lunch or in the past couple of years, especially going from elementary to middle school? Is there a difference? What do you think? Go ahead, Willow.
Okay. Kate, explain.
Nice and loud, please.
Well, with the years that I've been here, they used to serve quite a bit more than they do now. They used to serve more. Well, for example, they used to serve cookies sometimes, but now they don't. Or they used to serve 4 chicken nuggets.
Okay.
Well, they do now, actually.
Yeah. Nice.
Also, they used to have seconds. In my school,
Yeah, they
used
used
for seconds.
Yeah.
But I think that happened pretty early on, 1st or 2nd grade.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's.
Lindsay?
Well, I typically eat cold lunch, but if you look at it, I see my friends who have hot lunch, and last year or a couple years ago, they looked kind of greasy and have a lot of fat
it's
in
very
it,
greasy.
and now they look more healthy.
Yeah. Chris again.
They also don't really now. They don't really look like what they're supposed to look like. The pizza is a little circle thing, and it doesn't. And sometimes the hot dogs are like pink on the insides.
Anyone else? No one else. Okay. And that's it.